Hi everyone, this is David Ratt. Come to you today to speak a little bit about my current fundraising drive, Authors for Animals. This is Lady Sombrina Coelho Ratt. We found her on the streets of Brazil, hit by a car, left for dead. Her hip was broken in 3 places. Luckily we scooped her up and took her to get medical care, and she is happy and healthy. She's an old lady, but she is living the life of a princess rather than the life of a pauper. I just want you to know how important it is that we care for animals in this world. I believe we underestimate the value of animals in our society. Everything on this earth is interconnected. I don't want to live in a world without polar bears. I don't want to live in a world without honeybees. And I don't want to live in a world where beautiful, highly evolved creatures like this suffer simply because people don't care. 1,000 dogs a day are put to death in Los Angeles County alone, simply because nobody wants them. But who couldn't want unconditional love? Who couldn't want a companion who's so loyal, who's always there for you when you're sad, when I'm sad and depressed and I come home and this little girl jumps for joy, and just because she sees my face, how can I feel sorry for myself? I can't. Animals have souls and they need our help. They are voiceless. Not really, but in our society, human animals, they are voiceless, so we have to be their voice. Animals have the same emotions and feelings that we do. They feel pain, and I believe they were put here to teach us about unconditional love. So, I have started a fundraising drive with 3 other colleagues of mine called Authors for Animals. You can find the link below this video. I am giving 100% of my proceeds from my memoir, Happy Ending, to a foundation called Castaway Critters. This foundation has rescued 9,000 animals since 2001. They're not a euthanizing shelter. They are a vast network of fosters who work together to take lost and forgotten souls and rehabilitate them with medical care, fostering, and rehoming. They've also are heavily involved in spay and neuter programs, which is so important because cats and dogs multiply so fast. This is a huge problem. Animals are our only link to magic left in the world. They hurt, they cry, they scream in empathy when one of them is hurt, or they pull children out of fires, they go into dangerous places and test for bombs. They keep us safe. We need to keep them safe. We have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to be their guardians and their caretakers. So I'm asking you to please contribute to this foundation, Castaway Critters. The link is below this video as well. And I hope that you will help. If books aren't your thing, just contribute $1 to the foundation. I know times are hard, and if $5 to download a book means the difference between a gallon of gas or a gallon of milk, then please don't give. But if you can afford to drink one less cup of coffee at Starbucks a day, please consider helping us to care for these innocent, precious, and glorious creatures. Also, please don't forget Songs After Sandy. This is a project began by my good friend Elizabeth Freund. She has enlisted the aid of many rock icons and emerging artists. There's 3 volumes of music available for purchase. The link is below. The music, the collections feature Eric Burden, Bob Weir, Dave Stewart, Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, and God knows why, me. But please don't forget that even though the government has finally, nearly 4 months later, approved an emergency relief package, that these people are still suffering. Hundreds of thousands without power. Homes are destroyed. A huge problem now is mold, which is toxic and very expensive to remove. So I'm asking you again, care for the animals and care for your fellow humans if you have the means to do so. Okay? All the links and information are below. I thank you so much for your time. And I would like to say, bless each and every one of you that has helped in our efforts. My name is David Gratt, and I have approved this message.